Got Illmind in the building.
What's up? What's up, guys? Where are you guys coming from? Germany. Clap it up for Germany in the building. Shit. You guys, I love Germany, man. I just want to jump into Q&A, so raise your hand if you have a question, and we'll jump in. Yep.
How long have you been producing for?
I've been producing for 80 years. Yeah, no, about 16, 17. My dad was a musician, so I used to sneak into play the drum set and the guitars and stuff. I wasn't really like allowed to touch his shit. My dad on the guitar, my uncle on the drums, another uncle on the vocals, another uncle playing bass. And these were just like all-nighters. So I was just always around music. A lot of my family members did music, and just records everywhere in the house. Kind of gained this like curiosity for beat making.
Who you're kind of clinging to, or anything that kind of kept you grounded and focused on that?
No mentors, you know? Really just sort of figuring it out on my own and trying stuff, you know? It's just, for me, since the very beginning, and it's still true to this day, it's just been a process of trying a bunch of stuff and figuring it out and failing along the way, but, you know, learning from my failures and embracing the few wins that I get every so often. And that's just been my life for the past, you know, 16 years, 15, 16 years. And that's what it was for me coming up. It was just a random process of trying a bunch of things. So I've been able to learn a lot, and I'm still learning every day.
So in terms of sound design, do you have like advice?
Yeah.
Training your ear?
Yeah, I have 3 things that you can follow right now, and it'll make all the difference. And all of you guys should write this shit down. I don't know what you guys are doing. The first thing is invest in as many sounds as possible. So download every single fucking thing. Yeah, get Omnisphere, get fucking Contact, like dig into the rabbit hole of the internet and find those obscure like Contact plugins and download those. Like, so collect as many sounds as possible. So that's step 1, is just like collecting all the tools. Step 2 is to mimic. Think about all of your favorite types of music and your favorite types of textures. Listen to the music and study the music that made you fall in love with music and sort of defines what kind of music you want to make, and mimic. And the reason why I say mimic is because that's your sort of like best entryway to learning how to do certain things, and also allows for you to like find yourself and find your sound. Yeah, it's like Mystique, like be Mystique. Yeah, that's it. And then step number 3, so it's download and tools, number 1. Number 2, mimic. And number 3, try shit. Just try a bunch of things. A lot of times the accidents that happen are the blessings in disguise. Turn those knobs. Don't be afraid to try stuff. Save your presets. That's number 1 right there. Like if you're turning those knobs, whether it's in Omnisphere or Contact, and you come across something that sounds really good to you, save. Just make a habit to save your sounds, because you're gonna want to go back to them later. How do I choose my sounds? I just trust my ears. I trust my ears, and I commit. I'm like an early committer. That has nothing to do with relationships, by the way. I'm married, by the way, so. Fuck. I commit very early to an idea that I like. So like, if I'm playing keys, I'm in Omnisphere and I'm going through sounds, you know. But for me, my brain works where it's just a process of like, every sound, every moment that happens when I'm creating a beat has to give me goosebumps. And if that doesn't happen, then I'm not committing to that idea.
Can we talk about your romance with hip hop a little bit?
Yeah.
I love when people say I fell in love with hip hop.
It's the way it makes me feel,
Yeah.
you know, the way it inspires me, the way it makes me feel. The idea that hip hop allows for me to not be afraid to be my best self and not be afraid to be different. You know, it was like when the punk rock era and like alternative rock era and stuff like that, like they had their movements where they felt a connection with those people in that genre. And, you know, I've felt a connection with hip hop, beat making, DJing, fucking b-boy, the graffiti, the whole, the whole, that old school shit. Like, I was just always so fascinated by it. And that's kind of how it makes me feel. It's life, it's culture, it's just a way of life. It's a way of being. To all think about, we're creative. How can we use our creativity to think of innovative ideas that contribute positivity to society? And that's literally all that matters. A producer, raise your hand if you're a producer, right? Okay, so if we're all producers in here, our contribution to society is good music and helping to bring the vision to life for an artist to spread their message. That's what we contribute to society. That's what you contribute to society as a music producer. What else can I do besides just like make beats all day and produce for this person, sign a publishing deal, become a millionaire? Am I comfortable with doing that for the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years? Maybe I am. And maybe that's my definition of an amazing life, which it is for a lot of people. And that's totally fine. For me personally, I would get bored. Like, I can't just be that person. Like, I can't just be like the big producer who just does big records and that. I mean, that's a huge part of who I am, and I'm still working toward that forever. But I personally just, I'm also interested in doing more shit. You know what I mean?
I think most creative people are like, they do get bored
Yeah.
and then on to the next. That's why your first week doesn't sound like your last week.
Totally,
Right?
totally.
This hit that they feel is going to be a hit,
Okay,
and they want me to give all the stems to the beat.
okay,
We haven't signed no split sheet, nothing.
okay. Get an email chain going with some type of agreement.
Okay.
So you can use that email chain in court in case you have to take it there, but that's proof that they have agreed to certain terms.
Yeah.
It's just like a quick and easy, let's make an agreement thing.
Yeah.
So start an email chain,
Yeah.
and let them know what you need and what you expect,
Yeah.
and then go from, thank you, and then keep that conversation going there, and then you can base the contract on what you guys agreed to via email.
Okay, so don't send the stems yet.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, because I was kind of
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Can you send it tomorrow?
Nah, because if you give them the stems, you get rid of your leverage.
I don't want to
So having the stems is all the leverage. So you never want to lose that in the beginning.